L. Ron Hubbard stands as a captivating and polarizing figure in modern history. His life and work have left an indelible mark on the world, sparking both admiration and controversy. He is best known as the founder of Scientology, a movement that has grown into a global phenomenon. Scientology is a controversial belief system that has amassed both ardent followers and staunch critics. Its teachings and practices have been the subject of intense scrutiny and debate. Hubbard's life story, a blend of adventure, invention, and controversy, continues to fascinate and ignite debate. From his early days as a prolific writer of science fiction to his later years as the leader of a new religious movement, Hubbard's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. This exploration delves into the life and legacy of L. Ron Hubbard, examining the creation of Scientology and the reasons behind his absence from the earthly realm according to his own teachings. We will look at how his ideas have influenced countless individuals and the controversies that have surrounded his name. Hubbard's impact on the landscape of religion and spirituality is undeniable. His establishment of Scientology has created a lasting legacy that continues to shape the lives of many. He presented a new way of understanding the human mind and spirit, offering a path to what he described as spiritual enlightenment and freedom. His teachings, while often met with skepticism, have resonated with individuals seeking meaning and purpose. For many, Scientology provides answers to life's most profound questions. The question of whether Scientology is a religion, a cult, or something else entirely remains a point of contention. Legal battles, public protests, and media scrutiny have all played a part in shaping its public image. However, its presence and influence are undeniable. Scientology has established itself as a significant force in the modern world, with a reach that extends across continents and cultures. Born Lafayette Ronald Hubbard in 1911 in Tilden, Nebraska, Hubbard's early life was a tapestry of diverse experiences and influences. His parents, Harry Ross Hubbard and Ladora Mae Waterbury, provided a nurturing environment that encouraged his natural curiosity and adventurous spirit. Hubbard's early life was marked by a thirst for knowledge. From a young age he was an avid reader, devouring books on a wide range of subjects. His insatiable curiosity led him to explore various fields of study, from science and technology to history and literature, and a penchant for adventure. He spent much of his childhood outdoors, exploring the natural world around him. This love for adventure and exploration would become a defining characteristic of his life. His upbringing exposed him to diverse cultures and experiences that would later shape his worldview. His father's career in the Navy meant that the family moved frequently, allowing young Hubbard to experience life in different parts of the United States and beyond. From learning from Blackfoot Indians in Montana, where he was made a blood brother at the age of 6, to achieving the rank of Eagle Scout at the age of 13, Hubbard's formative years were filled with unique experiences that broadened his understanding of the world. Young Hubbard exhibited a curiosity that extended beyond the confines of traditional education. He was particularly fascinated by the sciences, often conducting his own experiments and investigations. While attending George Washington University, Hubbard's interests led him to explore aviation, engineering, and the then emerging field of nuclear physics. His time at the university was marked by a relentless pursuit of knowledge and a desire to push the boundaries of what was known, and the then emerging field of nuclear physics. His academic pursuits were complemented by his hands-on approach to learning, often spending hours in the lab or working on mechanical projects. He also delved into the world of writing, publishing his first story at the age of 18. This early success in writing would pave the way for a prolific career as an author, particularly in the genres of science fiction and fantasy. Hubbard's early foray into pulp fiction, particularly in the genres of science fiction and fantasy, foreshadowed his later ventures into the realms of the mind and spirit. His imaginative storytelling captivated readers and laid the foundation for his future works, foreshadowed his later ventures into the realms of the mind and spirit. His imaginative storytelling captivated readers and laid the foundation for his future works. His experiences during World War II, where he served in the U.S. Navy, further influenced his perspective on human nature and the power of belief. The war exposed him to the extremes of human behavior and the resilience of the human spirit, further influenced his perspective on human nature and the power of belief. These experiences would later inform his philosophical and spiritual explorations, ultimately leading to the development of his own unique belief system. The 1950s marked a significant turning point in L. Ron Hubbard's life. Before this era, Hubbard was primarily known as a successful writer of pulp fiction, captivating readers with his imaginative stories and adventurous tales. However, his interest began to shift towards exploring the human mind and the potential for self-improvement. During this period, Hubbard transitioned from being a prolific author to the founder of a new system of self-help and spiritual enlightenment. He was driven by a desire to understand the deeper workings of the human psyche and to offer practical solutions for personal growth and mental well-being. In 1950, Hubbard published Dianetics, The Modern Science of Mental Health, a groundbreaking book that introduced his theories on the workings of the human mind. This book proposed that the mind was divided into two parts: the analytical mind, which is rational and conscious, and the reactive mind, which is irrational and unconscious. Hubbard's goal was to help individuals achieve a state of clear, where the reactive mind's negative influences were eliminated. Dianetics, as Hubbard presented it, offered a set of techniques and practices aimed at eliminating unwanted emotions, traumas, and irrational behaviors. These techniques included auditing, a process where an individual would recall and confront past traumatic experiences to neutralize their negative effects. This approach resonated with many people who were seeking ways to improve their mental health and overall well-being. Dianetics quickly gained a significant following, attracting individuals drawn to its promise of self-improvement and spiritual liberation. The book became a bestseller, and Hubbard's ideas began to spread through word-of-mouth, seminars, and community groups. People from various walks of life were intrigued by the potential to unlock their full mental and spiritual potential. However, Dianetics also faced significant criticism from the scientific and medical communities. Many experts questioned the validity of Hubbard's claims and the methodology behind his techniques. Critics argued that there was little empirical evidence to support the effectiveness of Dianetics, and some labeled it as pseudoscience. Despite this, the movement continued to grow, fueled by the enthusiasm of its supporters. Undeterred by the criticism, Hubbard continued to develop his ideas and expand his teachings. By 1954, he formally established the Church of Scientology, presenting it as a religion based on his principles. The Church of Scientology aimed to provide a comprehensive framework for spiritual growth and self-discovery, building upon the foundations laid by Dianetics. Scientology expanded upon the principles of Dianetics, incorporating concepts such as reincarnation, the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment, and the belief in an immortal spiritual being called a thetan. The Church of Scientology offered various courses, auditing sessions, and spiritual retreats to help individuals achieve higher states of awareness and understanding. Over the years, Scientology has continued to evolve, attracting followers worldwide and sparking both admiration and controversy. Hubbard's rise as a spiritual leader was not without its share of controversy. Throughout his life, he faced accusations of fraud, deception, and exploitation. Scientology, from its early days, became embroiled in legal battles and faced scrutiny from government agencies. Critics accused Hubbard of creating a cult-like organization that preyed on vulnerable individuals, while proponents defended Scientology as a legitimate religion that offered a path to personal growth and enlightenment. In 1986, Hubbard died at the age of 74, leaving behind a complex legacy marked by both admiration and condemnation. His death, rather than diminishing the fervor surrounding his teachings, only seemed to amplify it. Scientology continued to grow, attracting new followers and expanding its reach globally. However, questions about Hubbard's past, the validity of his claims, and the practices of the Church of Scientology persisted. In the final chapter of his life, L. Ron Hubbard retreated from public view, choosing to live in seclusion. This period was shrouded in mystery, with few knowing his exact whereabouts. Despite his retreat, his influence and the teachings of Scientology continued to spread globally. Hubbard's passing in 1986 left many questions unanswered, but his legacy endures. Even today, his life and work provoke both admiration and controversy, reflecting the complex nature of his impact on the world. Scientology offers a distinctive perspective on the afterlife. It suggests that individuals are immortal spiritual beings, known as thetans, who have lived through multiple past lives and will continue to exist beyond their current physical form. According to Scientology, the ultimate goal is to achieve spiritual freedom and enlightenment, transcending the physical universe. Operating Thetan Level 8, often referred to as OT8, is considered the pinnacle of spiritual achievement within Scientology. It is believed that those who reach this level have attained a profound understanding of their true nature and have overcome the limitations imposed by their past traumas and experiences. Achieving OT8 is seen as a major milestone on the path to ultimate spiritual freedom. Since the passing of L. Ron Hubbard, David Miscavige has taken the helm of the Church of Scientology. Under his leadership, the church has expanded its reach and influence globally. Miscavige is known for his assertive leadership style and his commitment to preserving and promoting Hubbard's teachings. Despite facing numerous controversies and legal challenges, Miscavige continues to be a central figure in the church's ongoing evolution. According to Scientology, L. Ron Hubbard's journey did not end with his physical death. The church teaches that Hubbard continues his work in a spiritual capacity, guiding and influencing the movement from beyond. His writings and teachings remain the foundation of Scientology, and his presence is felt by followers who believe that his mission is far from over.